is that? Is it a baby?
Baby.
Welcome to my home. Today I'm going to show you what I'm packing for the hospital to welcome baby number 3. My name's Cassie and I am so excited to be here with you, mostly because we're about to welcome our next family member. I'm so excited. This is baby number 3. This will be my 3rd hospital birth, and I have packed now, this will be my 3rd hospital bag to pack, and I have learned a lot about what to pack and what's really not needed. And so I thought I'd walk you through all the things that I'm taking that I think are absolute must-haves, and then all the bonuses are just that, bonuses. If you want to include other things, we'll give you a list of what those might be. Let's dig in. Okay, so I'm going to break this up into 3 sections for you of what I pack and take with me to the hospital. Section 1 is what I need, so things for me, kind of my bag. Section 2 will be things for baby, and then section 3 are snacks, which is kind of like for me and baby, right? It's for everybody. Okay, first section, what do I need? I am going for cozy, cozy, cozy. There's a couple things that I'm always so grateful that I've got with me in the hospital. The first one is a really cozy pair of pajamas that are sized up. Okay, so yes, you're about to give birth. These are the Gap Model pajamas, and I love them so much. They're so soft. And after giving birth, I just want the softest pair of pajamas possible. And I really like that these have a button so that I can keep it unbuttoned because I plan on breastfeeding right away. And so easy access is always top of mind when I'm thinking about once baby is here. And then long pants. I really appreciate these long pants. And again, I order them, I like large pajamas. I take my current size and I order a size larger especially for this stage, so that things are as comfy and loose fitting as possible. These have a drawstring so I can make sure that they're not going to fall off, but I want them to be loose. The next thing that I've got here is a robe. So this is just really nice. You never know. I mean, these pajamas are lovely, but there might be spit up or who knows what on here, things that are just going to come through after birth. And so it's nice to have a robe to wrap around yourself if you want to walk down the hallway or go somewhere, or just sit and cozy up with it in your room. And so this is a really lightweight robe. It's from This Is the Great. Any robe will work. I love that this one has pockets. I think that's really handy because I'm always going to have chapstick in my pocket. This is a hyaluronic acid chapstick, and this is something that is a must-have. I have my toiletry bag here. I'm not going to walk you through everything because it's really boring. It's essentially face wash, lotion, and toothpaste. That's it. I do put on mascara even after I take a shower. If I'm taking a shower in the hospital, I still do like to put on mascara because it just helps me feel great, kind of like brushing my hair. But that's about all I've got in here, and then loads of chapstick because I feel like my lips, even though I'm staying hydrated, are constantly needing something. So a robe, usually a pocket for chapstick, super soft jammies. And then while you're there at the hospital, these are some slippers with little grippy feet on the bottom by Bombas. I love these. You just slip them right on, and the hospital will probably give you little hospital slippers. Take advantage of that. Or at least that's my plan. I fully plan on using all the things that the hospital gives me. They give you the little slippers with the little gummy things on the bottom. They'll give you all of the postpartum care if you have a vaginal birth. Also, if you have a C-section, they're going to give you all the supplies and materials, the pads, the witch hazel pads, the spray, all of those things, the ice packs. They're going to have that there for you. And for my first birth and for my second, I packed some of that with me from my home supply that I had stocked up on, and I never used it. I used what they had at the hospital, and so that's my plan. I'm not taking any of it because I'm just going to use what they have there. But I do like to bring my own slippers. So those are going. And then the other thing for me, for mama, is a really comfy going home outfit. And so here I have, maybe I wear it, maybe I don't, but I have a little like bralette. It's super soft. I'm on the smaller size, and so I can get away with something like this, but this is my favorite kind of nursing bra, is something that I can just slip on. It's got a little pad to help absorb if anything leaks, but I'm one of those people that I just pull down the bra instead of unclipping every time I need to nurse. And so this is one of my favorites. It's from Patagonia. An extra pair of cozy socks. I love these socks. I'll link to all of this in the article. A nice long sleeve cozy knit top. Again, with like, it's a deep V with easy access if I need to nurse a baby. And then really soft joggers to go home in with a nice loose waistband. I know I'm going to be so grateful. And a big flowy cozy top. And then the last couple of things for you, and or if your partner is going to be there, my husband's going to be there. And so I always try to make sure that I'm bringing him a blanket. The hospital that we go to has a little couch that he sleeps on, and they usually have the world's saddest, thinnest blankets. And the first time I was like, let's bring you a quilt just in case. And I was so glad I did. And so I bring him a nice blanket to actually stay cozy warm in when he's sleeping next to me, and then his own pillow so that he's not having to just sleep with a little couch cushion pillow. I bring him a real pillow with a pillowcase from home. And then lastly would be in technology for me. So this is just kind of the bare minimum. I really love this charger. I would bring a charger. I would bring a multi-charger if you can. So one that does a little bit of everything. This charger charges, and I'll link to this also, but it charges my phone. I have an iPhone, so it charges my phone. Up here charges my Apple Watch, and down here charges my headphones, my wireless headphones, and that is just so handy. And I'm going to put this on the little table right next to my bed and keep everything charged and ready to go. And then I'm also bringing, I'm a laptop girl. This is like my favorite form of screen. If you prefer an iPad or some sort of other tablet, I think that would be great. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not taking this to work. I'm taking this to watch movies with Austin while I snuggle a newborn in the hospital in my bed and recover. So that's what I take. The very last thing, if you happen to wear glasses like I do, is make sure you bring something to clean your glasses with. This is something that I forget, and I'm always so glad I've got it. Grayson! Oh. Okay, so next up we're going to talk about snacks. If you can hear me, Grayson's really excited about the snack situation, so is Bishop. This is probably the part that I am always so grateful that I overpack a little bit on. I'm not going to eat all of this, but I'm always glad that I've got the option there in the hospital. Number one, I like to bring these chomps. These are little beef sticks, grass-fed beef sticks, and it's just so nice to have something a little bit salty, some protein for a really quick bite. Next up are dates, medjool dates. I'm getting already pitted dates. I'll also bring a jar of peanut butter or almond butter to smear with them. So yummy. Next up are some dried plums. I love these. It's really nice to have something that can really help, how do I put it delicately, soften things up for you. So you're going to be really glad. Speaking of soften things up, pears are really helpful. And so I like to bring, this one's a little ripe, but I'll bring 4 to 5 pears and try to snack on a couple a day. The girls have cracked into them, but I also like to bring a big bag of pretzels. These gluten-free pretzels are my favorite. The sticks are great. I'll also dip them in the peanut butter and eat that for a snack. Again, I'm still eating big meals, but I'm a big snacker, especially in the hospital after birth. I'm hungry. Coconut water is another drink that I really love to bring. A couple jugs of it, a couple liters. This I'm always so grateful that I've got. Replenish some of those electrolytes lost during birth. Speaking of electrolytes, Element is my favorite electrolyte mix, and I like to bring this. I'll always add it to my water a little bit at a time. Doesn't have to be super concentrated, but just to help replenish electrolytes lost during that whole process. Okay, the other thing that I like to bring is my own water bottle. This is a 40-ounce water bottle by Stanley. I love that it has a built-in handle and a straw. They would give me a cup that it's probably styrofoam that you get that really yummy hospital ice in. I just like to use my own. It feels like home, and then I can take it home with me. Okay, and then the last thing I like to bring is a really small little hot thermos. There you go. Okay, this third and final part of what we're packing for the hospital bag is all about baby. I'm not bringing a whole lot. I could bring a lot, but we're going to keep it pretty simple. So I'm not bringing diapers actually. I like using the diapers at the hospital. I have brought diapers because of course I buy different ones for home than they use there that are really hypoallergenic. I really believe in that. But their diapers tend to be great. They've had great options in the past, and they also fit her really well. That way I'm not having to bring several sizes. But I do like to bring my favorite wipes. I'll bring my favorite baby balm, so just a moisturizing balm. I really love that. And then a diaper cream just in case. I have never had to use it, but it's one of those things that I don't like to be without. A little footed onesie is all she really needs, and so I'm bringing a couple of those for her to hang out in. Maybe we'll put her in them right away. I usually keep her just bundled. And then speaking of bundled, a little beanie, a little cap for her, a little head to stay warm, a couple of swaddles. I'll probably actually wind up bringing 3 just in case we get spit up on one of them. Just in case, I've never really worn it, but just in case I do want to wear her in a baby wrap. This is a Solly wrap. I'll put her in that. And then a couple little burp cloths, mostly for the ride home. We're going to have everything we need at the hospital. One little possible extra going home outfit, just a little cutie thing, totally unnecessary, but I just like throwing it in the bag. And then a soft little brush in case she's born with hair. You know, I just like being able to have something to just very lightly brush her little, sweet little head. And then that's it, super simple. I used to bring nail files and all kinds of things, and I wound up never using them. So keeping this a really short list. I hope you found that helpful. And if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And then really, I want you to comment below. If you've packed a hospital bag and if you have your own must-haves, comment below. What are your hospital bag must-haves? I cannot wait to read what you've got.